So, Lolly, I'm going to go straight off the bat and say, if anything interesting happens on Zombie God's screen, you're commentating it because I can't load his 720p stream. Poggers.
Alright, sure.
No, it's just my internet is really bad. That's all. But the streams do well to catch up with each other. And oh, Link is going to Windfall off the start, whereas Zombie God going to what's his name? Cliff Plateau. Am I?
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot words.
So yeah, Zombie God is doing a little bit faster route over than what Link is doing.
So Linkus will be getting more items faster, but Zombie God can get some probably items which could be high level, which usually you would have to work up to get a lot easier. So he can skip the requirements trying to get the bait back, grappling hook, and the Deku Leaf using cool storage. I get storage off this rock. Lolly, do you want to go explaining storage?
No. I basically
Okay.
don't know anything about it except for you to cast it 3 times before you land on the ground, so...
Yeah, so if you cancel your Wind Waker, exactly, so if you climb up a ledge and so when you pull out your Wind Waker, the camera goes in front of you. If there's something blocking that camera going in front of you, the camera instead, Link then spins around and moves a little bit so that the camera can be there. So if you go up a ledge and you Link gets spin around when you pull out the Wind Waker, it will fall you off the ledge. That's called a Wind Waker dive. If you then 3 frames before you hit the ground cancel your Wind Waker, the game still thinks you've got your Wind Waker out when you don't. And that can allow you to do all sorts of weird things like delay certain actions. So for example there what he did was he opened the chest and Link then had the hitbox of him opening the chest because him actually opening the chest got delayed. It got stored per se. And with that weird hitbox, you can just climb up walls because it's not supposed to work because it thinks you're on the ground, but you're not because the wall's vertical. So he got chest storage again here, and he'll now be going to skip Bird's Peak as well. Oh, I think one of his items is some rupees. Don't know what the first one was yet. Oh, it was the bow. No.
Yeah, it was the bow. I think we saw power braces coming up on Link's side. I didn't pay full attention, so I can't really tell what items he
Someone
has.
in chat confirm that. I think he did. Well, he's marked them off, so I'm going to mark them off. Oh, they're already marked. Nice. So as you can see, the messed up hitbox, Zombie God can just run straight through the wall. And let's see what's in Bird's Peak. Tot gives him the hook shot, very nice.
Very good.
Unlocks lots of options.
Yeah, exactly. And the Nairu's Pearl was on God's side.
Bro, we're missing a dungeon. Is it DLC?
Yeah. You can't cycle the one. On Link's side, I clicked the once too much.
I literally can't kick it. I can't change it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it though. You can see what dungeons there are on some God's side.
Alright, so now Zombie God will be heading over to Windfall. And in a moment we should be seeing what you get from... There's 2 items you get from catching kids. The killer bees. The bait bag, which means that Bird's Peak Rock is probably required, and it was Nairu's Pearl, so it is required as Tower of the Gods in this seed. There is no way around that. You do need all 3 pearls to Tower of the Gods. And the delivery bag. Go on, do you want to talk about that one, Lolly? cry.
Yeah, the delivery bag opens up quite a lot of different locations there as well. We'll most likely be seeing the trading quests being done rather quickly, I think.
Oh, but Linkus doesn't have any rupees. That's something to point out.
Yeah. Zombie God got the 100 rupees on top of Cliff Plateau, which will make it faster for him to start the quest.
Because the trading quest requires 45 rupees. We just also talk about how Zombie God's character looks severely ill when he turns around. All-purpose bait. Pog.
Almost as good as the hero's charm.
But not quite. Put it this way, if the hero's charm is in this race and one of the runners does not equip it, they lost the race. In my mind, at least.
Agreed.
Yeah. Don't deserve to win if you didn't equip the hero's charm. Because it is the coolest item.
Yeah. When you sort of chest, you keep the items in the chest as long as you enter a loading zone.
Yeah, it kind of delays you picking up the item, and then certain actions, just complete the action.
Yeah, but if you would save and quit, that item is gonna be gone. There's no way around it.
So if you save and quit, there's nothing that finishes that delay. So that loading never ends, and you never get the item. Which can be a bit problematic, as you well know, because you can destroy all sorts of things like boss keys and make dungeons literally impossible to finish. Not even with glitches. And now Link is waiting all the time for Mila as well.
And Zombie God getting the hook shot, and we're both clicking at the same time.
Pog. Okay, I'll do Zombie God, you do Linkus, okay.
Alright, whatever.
So interestingly, the laws of physics just don't apply in Wind Waker. So Linkus will wait here and he'll just randomly magically teleport behind Mila by talking to her through the floor.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
Of course. Link is actually just really, really fast. Oh, so so Mila being nothing useful, Triforce Charter. Let's be interesting to see whether Zombie God sticks around for the Triforce Charter. Sticks around for Mila. If not, he could be quite far ahead. Also receiving the bait bag. Followed up by the delivery bag. Interesting that the Killer Bees side quests have both the bags.
Yeah. That's interesting. Well, they really have the spoils bag, but hey.
Yeah, the spoils bag doesn't.
The daylight saving thing, it won't happen again. I think most people are aware of it. So there should be a problem. If there is, either the match will be rescheduled or the one who can't show up will lose the race. Yeah, Link is headed to Paw Print.
There's a lot of items in Paw Print.
Yeah, specifically, especially if you have the power bracelets as we do. It's like the best place for items, really. In the beginning.
Yeah, if you get the power bracelet or the bombs, they open up 2 more items there. So it's a 4-item area, and if you get the grappling hook, it's 5 items. It's very good, and they can all be got very fast. Ooh. Picture box on Linkus' side.
Yeah, that opens up 3 more locations on Windfall.
Because now the both the chests in Lenzo's house have been added as of quite a while ago now, actually. Yeah. And hold on a minute, we might see a bit of an issue on bombs. Might see a bit of an issue on Zombie's side because he seems to be using an older version of the tracker. So I'm not entirely sure whether he knows about the added things.
Where did he get the bow and pearl from? He
The
got the bow in Cliff Plateau and the pearl from Bird's Peak Rock.
But the bombs Link is getting there also very useful.
Yep.
Not as useful since he has the power bracelets already. There's not many rocks which can only be destroyed by the bombs and not the power bracelets, but the bombs do help a lot with Forest Haven, which unfortunately I don't think's in this seed. No, Forest Haven is. So the bombs actually not there, proving to be very useful.
They're needed for floor 1 on Tower of the Gods, really.
They're also needed in winter.
And they're needed to get into Forsaken Fortress as well.
Thank you, Zelda speedruns to the raid of 55 forehead.
Pog.
But anyway, welcome everyone coming in from the Zelda speedrun stream. I think there was an Ocarina of Time randomizer going on there. So you're well aware of the concept of it.
It was better OT glitch this race.
Was it? Oh, I was wrong then.
If I remember correctly.
But, yeah, I was just wrong. But a randomizer, for those of you who don't know, take all the items from all the different chests and shove them in a random location based on the seed. Who'd have thought? And obviously the goal is to finish the game as fast as possible. Oh, it's a zombie going now to do the trading quest. Interesting.
So we'll be seeing more route differences.
And Link is still not going to get the Nairu's Pearl and bow yet. It's not looking like there's much in Linzo's house yet. Oh, well, the Skull Hammer.
The Skull Hammer. So now he has a big part of Forsaken Fortress open.
If Linkus can find himself a Master Sword upgrade, he will be able to go to, or just the Master Sword. He'll be able to go to Forsaken Fortress and complete the entire thing. I think at this point. Yeah, should be able to complete the entire thing. And taking the photo there for the Pompey and Verna side quest. Pompey and Vera. Oh, I can never remember. At least it's not Malenko.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this letter?
It's a piece of heart.
Wow.
It might be because Linkus showed its trust.
Oh, you're so good at predicting things.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, Cabana Deed. Wait, Linkus only needs the, yeah, Linkus only needs the, what are words? Linkus only needs the grappling hook. No.
And it looks
like we might be seeing...
Yeah. Linkus is doing the super swim to Forsaken Fortress. Also, epilepsy warning.
Maybe he'll do it a bit better than you did yesterday.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that, dude.
Super swims are very difficult. So, what he's done there, so the storage again, like we just saw earlier, tricks the game into you think it's got the Wind Waker out, you don't at the same time. So when you equip the Wind Waker, it puts you in a weird. When you get out the Wind Waker, it puts you in a weird state where you can move around, but you've got the Wind Waker out because the game doesn't know what the hell's going on. It's like, does he have the Wind Waker out? Does he not? You don't know. And when you're in the Wind Waker camera, the camera is always in front of you. So if you're in the water, so if you're in the water and you hold it up, Link's going to spin around, do a 180 spin. But then the camera's going to be in front of him again on the other side, So the camera's going to do another 180 spin, and then that's going to repeat over and over and over again. And every time you do a 180-degree spin in the water, you gain -3 speed. So you can do this repeatedly to gain lots and lots of speed and fly across the ocean. And then after that, Linkus did a Wind Waker dive, which is where you go off the edge and you pull out the Wind Waker. And because Link has got the Wind Waker out, he's busy as far as the game's concerned, so it just doesn't bother with the water. So then you can unequip the Wind Waker and swim under for safety. Ooh.
The iron boots.
This is shaping to be in seed. Possibly a need to visit maybe Earth Temple or Wind Temple very early on.
Earth Temple's not in seed.
Oh, Earth Temple, Wind Temple, then possibly need to visit Wind Temple early on. Seen very few like that. Are the playing getting a rupee upgrade yet, which is odd. Usually they come quite early on. Bo was in Bird was in Cliff Plateau. So yeah. Top chest in Cliff Plateau, or
No.
top chest in bottom chest in Cliff Plateau. Top chest was 100. Top chest was 100 rupees. Bird's Peak was Nairu's Pearl.
Yep.
And Zombie got about to get the. Forgot, I'm being stupid. Bird's about to get the Cabana Deed here. Ooh, not looking good for Linkus, unfortunately.
And he does not realize that he...
No, because there's also, Oh, wait, no.
This only... Yeah.
This could only be, yeah, a compass or... Therefore, we know that whatchamacallit can't be... We know for the fact that Phantom can't be useful. Because that's the last chest available, and he does not have the map. So, Phantom Gunner. And he will not... Oh, and he will still need to fight him, however, because you cannot reach Helmrock in SD without killing.
Yeah.
Unless you do storage. Unless you do chest storage, which is... Where's he going now?
So, Zombie's God is about to go to... Diamond Step. He looked the wrong way though.
So Linkus there clearly was about to go and fight Helmrock, but realizing that he could not get to him without defeating Phantom Cannon. So realizing his mistake before, he lost a lot. Oh, I'm stupid. I just realized why Zombie God's character looked like he was got serious illness. It's because the whole point is his Link's supposed to be a zombie.
That's like such a big brain thing.
I should have realized that earlier, I swear.
That's fantastic.
Exactly, 300 IQ. So Link is now should be doing the storage methods, yeah. To get a lot of stuff from Cliff Plateau. So interesting. Oh, Zombie's struggling a little bit with these floor masters. They are very annoying to deal with, and can do horrible stuff like that.
Yeah, that's...
You know, if you got storage, because Link will just be standing there with the Wind Waker out, but there won't be the normal overlay on the screen of having the Wind Waker out. Instead, it will just be the B button option. And Linkus maybe not going for the... Oh, he did go for the second storage. He just opened up the thing beforehand. I guess it's smart. Oh, fortunate. Oh, interesting shots from Zombie God here. Doing a nice bomb boost. Save a bit of time. Never seen that one before. He bomb boosted over the ledge so that he could get straight to the next chest really quickly.
Alright, so Link is actually the same route, just way later as someone did.
Unfortunately, nothing good from Diamonds.
So
they're now both running low on options of where to go.
So we have DRC open.
Yeah, there's a few chests in DRC they could get. They could also do Bomb Isle, which is my favourite island. Or where does Zombie God think he's Is Zombie God going to go to Bomb Isle?
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe he's thinking he can go to Cabana D. Yeah, he's going to Bomb Isle. I think it's faster to go from Forest Haven.
Forest Haven, dude. Names.
I keep forgetting island names. Okay, I always call Windfall Outser. I almost call it Outfall then, dude. Words are hard.
Outfall Pog.
That's my island.
Paggers, dude.
Linkus not quite understanding what he got from the top of Cliff Plateau, maybe thinking he missed a small detail again. But he got the rupees and he just hasn't noticed it because I think he had full rupees from getting a 200 rupee earlier. Actually, do you have his commentary on? Do you notice that it was a rupee?
Yeah, like that was a rupee.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. No, but he didn't. He has not noticed that it's a rupee. Linkus is struggling.
Yeah.
He got a rupee, but because he thought he had full rupees. Okay, successfully identifying that he did not, in fact, get an eye. Hopefully, not missing a small detail. And let's see where the Zombie God's completion of... Oh, they're both going to be doing Bomb Isle.
Never mind.
Or maybe not.
Decided to
go to do the trading quest instead, which... What was the trading quest?
We'll be rotating to going to Diamond Step thereafter as well.
What was trading quest again?
Trading quest was 100 rupees.
Oh, unfortunate. And where were the iron boots?
Iron boots were in Forsaken Fortress.
Yes, they were. Zombie God has not done that. Let me check that wasn't being too good. What's in Bomb Isle? Ooh, Din's Pearl. That's the wrong one. I clicked for a horse pearl.
Oh yeah, that's a cycle that you click on. Don't worry about it.
Well, I fixed it. Anyway. Oh, and Link is going for a super swim off of Great Fish here down to Diamond Step.
I guess so.
And Zombie God going for DRC straight away. Not even going to go to Forsaken Fortress. Hey, Forsaken Fortress is in Logic Hub, so needs to be aware of that. Even if we know for a fact there isn't anything useful there except the Triforce Shard, sorry, and the Iron Boots. There isn't anything useful there at the moment. Keep going.
What are the rules for this speed run? There are technically no rules, really.
Don't cheat. Get all the stuff you finish the game. And then finish it. Use the same seed as and use the latest version of the random. Yeah, you can't watch the other person's stream, obviously. That's something though. There would really be no way for us to prove if someone was watching the other person's stream. there would be even if they were, the only way it would be insanely obvious that they were because they would do stuff like beeline straight to chest, which they shouldn't, which they would normally not go to if they already knew which items were the good one.
You are allowed to break logic however you want.
So, for example, if you could not find the hook shot anywhere, you could, or even say the bombs, you could indeed do bomb skip like is done in Wind Waker HD. That would be perfectly. And cool strats from
Zombie God going for the storage strat to save a little bit of time.
I don't actually know what the storage strats do. Does it just allow them to skip the cutscene?
Yeah.
No, fair enough. I mean, you got to get that first try then, otherwise they save time.
Second try also saves
And
time.
another small key.
It's very, very tiny. Very, very small amount of time.
Oh. Okay. Not much in DLC yet for... Oh goodness, what was... I'm already forgetting, what was Bombmire again? I think it wasn't anything useful if I remember correctly. Oh no, it was done spell.
Yeah, exactly.
Spell. Sorry. Sorry, chat. I'm not having a good day. Oh, and two small keys.
Small key.
So you can now go and get lots more items without having to go to the boss key, which you can't actually check because he does not have grappling hook or the leaf. Let's see whether he goes for the reverse DRC here, because he does have the bow. No, he couldn't do that because he doesn't have the leaf.
You can still do it.
Can you? I didn't think you could reach the platform.
You can. It's just way more precise.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
It's a pretty.
And Link's getting the din spell.
There's a pretty small timing there, so.
And of course, the bombs and these power bracelets just completely break all of the puzzles in DRC, because a lot of them revolve around to find something to destroy something, other which you can't. And obviously, bombs just destroy everything. Power bracelets also damage a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, don't let yourself down there. Nice. So there, for example, usually you'd have to go and light a stick and burn that down, and it would have quite a long cutscene, but instead, it's usable. And another small key, so it doesn't have to go all the way back.
So
You might actually be able to complete a large portion of DLC.
That's a good thing and a bad thing, because now the boss key chest can have something important in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, depending on the next few items, because, for example, you could get stuff like the boss key. Oh, there you go. I was going to say, because the chest could be like compass or the map, but the compass going there. The boss key could be not required. Interesting that they got Feroz Pearl, because Feroz Pearl does in fact Feroz Pearl and the wallet do have a mail associated, a letter associated with each of them. So that could well and truly be a troll, in which they would have to go all the way back round to all the way down, get the mail, and then come back, which would be unfortunate. Weird strats from Linkus there, doing the jumps on top and then going down to that pot anyway.
He fell down?
Oh yeah, maybe he fell down on purpose. Check both. Oh yeah, he did, because he'd already got the other.
Yeah, he did the bomb push clip. Took shot early to the last chest.
I'm just gonna say that is a lot more precise than it looks. It's a lot harder.
Yeah, definitely. It's really convenient though, especially if you have to leave, because it makes things a lot faster.
So overall, DLC not too eventful. Maybe the mail that they will get from Frost Pearl and the rupee bag might be helpful, but not so far.
Alright, now we're waiting to
Seems
see
like
what
Yeah, go ahead.
Zombie God does.
Interesting that Zombie God seems to have forgotten that he does have the power brace. He's bombing everything in sight rather than using the.
Oh yeah, remembered that.
Luckily, tracker, so he saw that he had the option shot to get across.
Yeah, if he would have done the mini boss without getting the grappling hook, he would get locked there and would have to say what about.
Ooh.
And he gets the grappling hook.
Lucky he went back and checked. Grappling hook being very useful because obviously it's actually a required item in the game, unless you're going to do puppet skip, which is I don't think ever been done by a human.
I don't think it has, and I would not recommend going for it.
The hover itself has been done, but unfortunately it requires a lot of RNG with keys hitting you at very precise to work, and frame perfect bow shot into a moving target. So if you've seen bomb skip in Remote HD, you know that it's very difficult. And of course it's required to beat the boss in Goma, the boss. It's Goma, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's so many different Gomas. It's obviously required to beat the boss here to get the Triforce shard. And what was the other chest in there? Can't remember.
Nothing of importance.
Otherwise we would have probably mentioned it.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get here in.
Yeah, just looking by how it looks right now on which place, Zombie God is actually quite a bit ahead of Linkus.
However, Linkus has gone to all the way to Forsaken Fort. However, so he's already completed most of that, and will be able to go straight to the boss. Most likely, we will see Linkus get the fire arrows at some point, do the Kree chest storage to climb up the variety of Forsaken Fortress, and get straight to the boss right at the start, which is very fast. I expect we can probably even see double storage, so he will store the ship and do the super swim, which would be incredibly fast. Or we might store off the Phantom chest. Anyway, looks like the boss key skip might be the boss key. The boss key chest, sorry, might be the boss key, unless the boss key is here. Because I do not believe that any item has been the boss key.
We haven't seen the boss key yet, and there's only 2 locations left, so it's highly looking like we'll have to go to boss key chest.
Ooh.
And a Master Sword.
So, Zombie God's bargain paying off. Gamble paying off. He did not go to Forsaken Fortress like Linkus did, and now when he goes to Forsaken Fortress, he will be able to get all of the chests.
Yes.
In one swoop, which will be a lot faster, because the issue with Forsaken Fortress is it's in a lot of really far out of the way. It wastes a lot of time going there, because their nearest teleport location is Windfall Island, which is 2 quadrants away diagonally.
Oh yeah, I just noticed on that Zombie God haven't actually gotten the chest in the beginning, where you have to grapple across a pit of lava.
Oh, of course, yeah. So this Melon Chili might not be the big key. Of course, he couldn't have got it because he did not have a grappling hook early on. Let's hope he remembers it though.
He's using the tracker, so I think we'll be fine.
But he could make some silly mistakes to like go through the warp pot and then realise. But if this isn't boss key, obviously.
Is it a boss key?
That's unfortunate.
Link is getting the Forest Pearl.
Very nice.
I'm having all 3 of them.
And I do think both runners can now complete everything in Tower of the Gods. Oh no, they do not have the leaf, so leaf or command melody, so they'd struggle.
In logic, yes, but you can't skip both of them, so...
They cannot do it in logic, and Kang, you can't skip the command melody without the leaf.
Yes you can.
Oh, what? How'd you get the third statue? Never seen this.
Link has showcased it in his race against Ned.
Never seen this. Does it require storage? So,
No, it's a bomb boost over the laser.
both ways. That actually sounds pretty cool. We might then see that this run from Linkus, if we're lucky, and the runners are unlucky. Link's also getting the rupee bag. We call it a wallet. That's the word you call it. Smart. So now Zombie God entering the Goma fight, which if he knows how to do it, he will be able to use the bow to speed up the fight later on. Because in the second phase of the fight, usually what you'd have to do in vanilla is you'd grapple his eye down and then you'd attack his eye with your sword. However, any form of damage to the eye, at this point in time in the game, you're only supposed to actually have the grappling hook. So any form of damage to the eye, the game presumes must have been the grappling hook, and it makes it drop. So you can shoot the eye with your bow and arrow, and then you can slash it with the sword, and that allows you to kill him a lot faster. And lucky there, getting hit by a falling rock.
Yeah, it's really unlucky.
Oh, and his grappling hook being blocked by Gona's arm. Interesting, I've never seen that before.
Forsaken Fortress is not always required. Somehow during these tournament races, it's been very common.
Something else has been very common is the Hero's Charm. It's come up quite a few times. It's usually quite rare because it's not a required item. I've seen it in quite a few races. It's cool.
Link is making the wrong decision here.
Oh, did you not go and check the... Oh, Linkus has not noticed that you can get across the knob with the hookshot, right?
No, and that will be a really bad time loss for him later.
Unless he can figure it out. So that's the thing. The tracker is insanely useful, even for those who have... Even for those who have a lot of game knowledge and played the game for a long time. They usually would have never been in the scenario where they're in DRC with the hookshot, so that's where the tracker can come in handy. Pointing out these scenarios which are obvious when you think about it, but obviously you don't think about it much.
Alright, so Goma's dead on Zombie God's side, and Link is gonna have to be forced to save warp out of here.
Why will you be forced to save it?
There's no way out.
The portal.
Linkus.
Oh, Linkus. Sorry, Linkus will be forced. I think I was confused.
Yeah,
maybe Linkus will realise that he could have got the other chest. No, in fact, he's leaving. That's unfortunate for Linkus. He'll be taking a big time loss here. There's a high possibility that there's very few locations now the Leaf could be in. or any other item. So there's a high possibility that something like the leaf are a really required item, not entirely behind grappling. Links will be. Oh, didn't Zombie God did not check the mail, despite having received two mails. Interesting.
And
Where is he going now?
and Link is actually getting the Deku Leaf there, and I think
That's
he's
pretty
aiming
lucky.
to go back into.
Going back into the and a bottle. That's nice. Now you can get soup and grandma. Or maybe not. Where's he going now?
Is he thinking of going to? No.
Tower of the. Let's say a nice route could have been he could have gone to gone and got grandma if he wanted, and then gone to Tower of the Gods and used the warp pod in Tower of the Gods to get back to DRC.
I don't think he opened it, did he?
He must have opened the warp pod downstairs, right? Maybe not actually. Oh, and Zombie God getting the deck.
I mean, he will also be getting a bottle now.
So I'm imagining we're going to see Zombie God head to Cabana Deed after this. I expect. Sorry, Cabana Deed, Private Oasis after this.
Yeah, probably Private Oasis or going to a Forsaken Fortress because he can finish it.
He can finish the entirety of Forsaken Fortress.
And Linkus will be getting the boss here earlier. It won't really save him much time.
Now, obviously realizing no, because he might still go and get it though. I know he can't. He doesn't have the grappling hook. Ooh, and I thought so being absolutely useless because Earth Temple is not in. Grappling hook was at the top of DRC. Interesting. Don't know what Links is doing here. Oh. And now we'll be heading up to the top to get the grappling. It's the Gomez stair chest.
Let's see what Zombie God does now. It looks like he's headed towards Forsaken Fortress, which is the correct choice here.
So he will be getting the iron boots. That's about it.
There, Link's got a grappling hook.
Very nice.
And a treasure shard.
Both runners progressing nicely though. It's looking like it's gearing up to be quite a fast seed. As long as there's no trolley item. Excuse me.
Stop being tired. Lol W.
What? Just I'm yawning, dude. Okay. It's a boring race. It's this good. I'm tired. And of course, Linkus super swim to Forsaken Fortress, so he's technically saving some time over Zombie God here, but Zombie God it will only have to take one journey to. So he'll save. I'm getting a bit too close to the door. Just unfortunately. So and I don't know where he's off to. Where's Linkus going? Oh, Linkus probably heading over to the. Linkus not even going for the Bosky chest, despite the fact that it could be a progression. Oh, I'm getting a fairy.
And getting
Or
instant
not.
pulled by the fairy as well as he gets it. And it reloads the room.
I wonder why he wants his fairies.
This is the great way to get a fairy though. It saves quite a bit of time over trying to get it at Child Isle.
No, but he's now not going to be able to get Grandma's soup, is he?
Huh?
Yeah, as we
I agree with
predicted.
Fred there, to be honest.
Wow. There's my keyword really loud. Sorry, I can fix that. I can just move my mic. It's a very clicky keyboard, and I had my microphone literally inside of it.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll try typing quietly.
Still loud, capital D colon.
How? It's like miles away.
I'm just kidding. It's not even that close. It's bad.
Hmm. I feel like CP Rando, no, sorry, SS Rando would be pretty cool though, because Goddess cubes.
Skyward Sword has a lot of different overworld locations. Like, it's so massive.
There is quite a lot of chests as well around. You just have to unlock a lot of it from the start.
So motion controls for a real reason.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be too difficult. Wind Waker's a very linear game, and it's turned into a great round. You just take the motion. It's baby rage.
Like, it's getting
No, I wasn't
grandma
paying
mail
attention.
or getting
Ooh.
this soup.
But can he even get the suit because ah, damn it! I just stood on my headphone cable. I don't think he can get the suit though because he got the fairy.
You killed grandma with a fairy.
Oh, of course. Oh my god! I was wondering why he got the fairy. I get it now.
How are you doing, Cal?
I'm not doing great. I'm not doing great. I must admit. Oh no, dude. Oh. I'm doing fine. I'm not doing fine. Don't know quite where Zombie God's going now. Very interesting route. Oh, I forgot.
I think he's headed to Helmark now.
Going an odd way about it.
And Linkus seems to be going another place instead of checking the mail now.
Yeah. That's usually expected. The mail takes a while to show up. It's a reasonably large time investment for only one item, so You kind of want to just get it. You want to reduce the time loss that it has by the most, so that if it's a not required item, you don't lose much time to it. So you kind of just want to wait for the mail to show up naturally, rather than having to do Song of Passing On.
Epilepsy
And Linkus
warning,
will
by
now
the
be
way.
heading off. So again?
Epilepsy warning, by the way.
Well, Linkus will now be heading off to Zaken Fortress to finish that off. Because unfortunately he didn't finish it the first time around. Which
So,
will now leave Zombie God ahead slightly.
there's only one thing that Zombie God hasn't done that Linkus has done, and that is healing Grandma.
Whereas Zombie God has done has done the final part of Paupering, which Linkus.
Yep, so it's...
But that was the Earth God's Lyric, which wasn't required, so they're pretty much neck and neck almost.
Is that Tress whistling?
I thought that was you.
No.
Trez, are you okay? I can't mute him, so that doesn't help. But anyway. Zombie God climbing the tower, and we should see the storage skip. I doubt we won't see it. Put it that way.
Yeah, if no one of them does the setup here, this can be a major turning point in this race. If someone of them would actually get soft lock.
So what happens here is they store the cutscene of Helmrock coming up from his falling down that just happened, and that allows them to jump back down the hole during the cutscene, and then they can hit Helmrock's head whilst he's walking, saving a lot of time and getting rid of all the RNG in the fight. Except for the fact that there's a slight chance that, so as you can see there, falling out down the hole, there's a slight chance that Helmrock won't come down at all, and you'll be soft locked, which is annoying because then you lose about a minute and a half to it, depending on how long it takes to react to it.
Alright, so Link is trying to get storage out of his chest here.
It's very difficult.
There you go.
Oh, there you go, get it. Now he's got chest storage once again, and as you can remember, chest storage completely messes with your hitbox, and it allows you to climb up things you shouldn't be able to. So he will just climb all the way to the top of
Oh, and Zombie God actually.
And Zombie God unfortunately getting that very low chance soft lock. Maybe not realising it.
He needs to quit soon.
And now Linkus and Zombie God being almost perfectly even. That's really unfortunate for Zombie God. Let's see whether Linkus can avoid it though.
Yeah, they're pretty much neck to neck now.
And I would argue that what Linkus did, obviously, he took more time. I'd argue that Linkus is I don't know what Trez is doing. I'd argue that what Linkus did took probably a lot longer than what Zombie did. His grandma perfectly in sync there, actually hitting it. Got it. Need to go for 20 seconds. I'll be back.
Alright, so Zombie God actually getting storage before Linkus, and none of them are going for setup here. We'll see if we get another soft lock from any of those, and if Zombie God now soft locks, Linkus will take the lead. If Linkus soft locks, Zombie God's lead will be even, he'll be even further ahead. Alright, Zombie God not getting it. Link is looking for Hammerrock. It can take it can take a long while before Hammerrock actually comes down. So now RG is giving Zombie God a chance to get further ahead, and Linkus might think he has soft lock, or he's trying to get Hammerlock down. Yeah, Linkus saving quitting, and Zombie God takes the lead again. That's a big oof from Linkus' side. And Zombie God, he must feel pretty bad for getting the first soft lock. Yeah, he will have the lead for a little bit longer now. Alright, see what if Linkus makes this now. Get story second try.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Linkus did soft lock.
I'd say as well. Well, that's lucky for Zombie God, I guess. Did not lose from his soft. I think it's soft. Which is actually necessary. I'm very lucky. Otherwise, he'd be losing up to a minute and a half to Linkus there, which is a long time. In around. Linkus getting the trick on the second time. What are we seeing? Suit faster.
So yeah, Zombie God is heading to the private oasis, and we'll trust to.
That's not.
Hopeless letter coming out from first chest of private aces.
Modern's that was that? Sorry, I was talking to Trey. Okay, so the second chest, the way we're getting that is they slide behind the ladder, and when they put the hook shot, unfortunately there's nowhere for the camera to go, so it just shoves it through the wall, allows them to this chest. I think it's now going to be
Another master upgrade.
Linkus will be getting Arrow's letter. which I do believe Zombie God already got. Oh, hang on, Link is now completing King.
Deluxe
Pick
pick the box.
Damn it.
So it kind of looked on Zombie God's stream that he actually kicked off Grandma's letter.
Grandma's letter wasn't anything useful. Oh no, it was Deluxe Pick the Box.
It was Deluxe pick the box, so depending on what it is now, might be very bad for him.
Which one was ours letter? Oh, no.
It was a bottle. The mirror shield, it is not required for...
It depends on what Angular Isles is, however.
Yeah, so there's one location open with that. That is Angular Isle.
Because Earth Temple's not this seed. Oh, and not looking good for Zombie God there. Getting the large wallet, which is definitely not required. Is it called like the Giant's wallet or something like that in this game? I don't know. And Link is now heading over to Pawprint. He will be getting the Earth God's lyric from this final chest in Pawprint because Zombie God has already got that. Maybe he will now be going to get Grandma's over.
It looks like going to Harvard's Gods.
Odd that he's forgotten it, especially since Soup is so helpful.
Link is behind by a few minutes, like
maybe a minute and a half or so.
Yeah.
But that might all change, bearing in mind that Zombie God has not gone to get Grandma's suit. Let's see what Zombie God will be getting in Tower of the God.
And it looks like this is headed towards Angular Isle.
Ooh.
Maggie's Lair, another location that's Windfall.
Yeah. Oh, and Link is going to check Angular Isles. Now we're going to see whether Zombie God's mistake or just leaving is going to cost him.
Well, to actually be able to do Wind Temple, you need the command melody. So it's not like we have a choice here. We have to get a command melody.
Yeah, there is no skipping command melody in Wind Temple like you can do entirely. And what will Angular Isles be? But... Magic armor.
Magic armor.
Hoggers, dude.
That is not required, but that's a swag item. And that's extremely lucky or
Rarely see that. Zombie God not getting too much from Tower of the Gods tower. I wonder whether we'll see another vanilla command melody for the second run Linkus is spinning this week. Ooh, Zombie God accidentally clipping back in there. You can, however, swim all the way over, which I don't think he realised.
Did he save it?
I think so. And then he unsaved it. Yeah, he did. It's fine. He's in the water. No, he's not. Damn.
I think he's even quitting to get his magic back, maybe?
Yeah. I don't think he realises you can just swim over. And the you don't actually need to use the leaf to skip this gate. It's also now going for the Cabano, obviously. But I believe he will come out feeling with only the Moblin's letter. That was the what's inside. There you go, and Zombie God now getting the skip, allowing him to skip, getting the statuette out. I guess you could call it. I don't know what they are. Just swimming into a wall. Unfortunately, does not have fire arrows, so he will have to do this mainly vanilla, mostly vanilla. Ooh, getting the very precise roll there to open the door without having to put the second statue. It's very cool. Wait, you can do that and just run down the middle? I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, you don't need to place two statues, you can just roll over the switch.
No, move the box into the middle and just run straight down the middle. I always moved one like slightly further forward and jumped to the side.
Oh. No.
Oh, and getting the final answer there. And Link is finally getting the Master Sword upgrades. Along with the Moblin's letter. Oh, of course there's a Master Sword upgrade there. Why did I think he would come pointed? So it is still technically in logic for them to complete a large proportion of Tower of the Gods. No, it's in logic for them to complete three more. No, 4 more items in Tower. No, 3 more items in Tower of the Gods. Put me a moment. Zombie Odd struggling with the there you go. Clipping back inbound.
Just go for the roll clip method there. It's a bit more precise because you have to do the frame perfect roll.
It's only frame perfect.
But it's like whatever you prefer, really. And he makes it to for one skip.
So he's now skipped home to complete all the tasks in floor 1 and getting zapped by the BMOS there. But it's so weird seeing the enemies, they all have the same name but are completely different, almost completely different designs. Same concept though throughout different Zelda games. So the BMOS here obviously got this glowing orb. If you've seen the BMOS in Twilight Princess, you know what they look like in Goron Mine. Then obviously in Skyward Sword, they're like technologically advanced robots. Pretty cool. How did Linkus lose time?
Anyway?
He went to Forsaken Fortress twice.
Yeah, that's most of the time loss.
Because he went to Forsaken Fortress earlier on and unfortunately did not have the Master Sword, so he could not kill Van Gun. Also, both runners soft locked, however, so Linkus didn't really lose time from the soft lock.
Yeah, none of them lose time because of it, so...
Link's now into the gods now as well.
Going for that a little bit faster for one round. Rude.
Getting the bomb ball. I like how he changed to saying root because I'm British.
Yeah. Purple rupee, not really what you want, but hey, rupees, yay.
Oh, that means he can use the magic armor more when he gets it. Oh, and only just saving himself there. See now, if he had the suit.
It's falling down there.
If he had the soup. If he had the soup, he'd be able to refill his magic and use the leaf again. But unfortunately he doesn't, so that might come in handy for Link. Not going for Chat's glitch, or still going for okay, fair enough. This glitch infamously discovered by a kid named Jack and uploaded to YouTube by his brother, I do believe. Basically you just crawl along the floor with the you just crawl along the floor with the statue just beneath you. You can pick up the statue through the floor. That's unlucky for Zombie God there. A bit too eager. A bit too eager again.
He can't make that cycle now. That's big oof.
That's big oof, indeed. That's all good. He's got a lot of time to work with. Both players are pretty even at this point. Only Zombie God has not done Grandma and Linkus has, and that's it. Linkus now getting the note to Mum as well.
Linkus has done quite a lot of different locations that Zombie God hasn't done.
Wait, what does Linkus's locations remaining say? I can't read it. No, both players having equal number of locations left, but Linkus has obviously done some different ones on the overworld because Zombie God has now only just got there.
Yeah, Zombie God still hasn't done Grandma Soup and your Isle.
Yeah.
Like to pick the box. Those three.
Getting a small key there, not entirely useful after doing floor one skip. But they can complete, despite what it looks like, they can complete the entirety of Tower the Gods at the moment because they do have the leaf. So you can skip using the command melody for every single statue. Which is very useful. I'm entirely sure
was Minenko. So...
But unfortunately, Mirror Shield only got a rupee if I remember correctly.
No, that Angle Isle gave us magic armor.
Oh yeah. Of course it did.
So he had the luck to pick the box. Gave us.
Ooh. Zombie God going to get the Darken Up room before getting the other statue, interestingly.
Ooh,
Which is arguably slower.
This might be bad if that's the case, because that means it might not know how to sequence break Tower of the Gods.
You might not know how to do the hop.
Or a Prisma hop.
Yeah.
Which would end up losing a lot of time.
Because Linkus definitely does know how to do that and will take it. However, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe this will be Command Melody because that's in the game logic, but who knows. Oh, I'm getting lucky, it is the Command Melody. Am I got a prediction? What? I just hacked the seed, that's all.
Oh yeah, I've been playing.
But actually getting really lucky there, bearing in mind there's lots of items he's not got. Oh, what?
Oh wait, that's wrong.
Will he be doing this legit? That's the real question. Or will he still be doing the hop because it's faster? No, doing it legitimately. Interesting.
That is technically faster than failing it, so...
But obviously he'd never fail it because he's not a bad gamer like you. I personally have never failed Cosmo Hop.
You're
Okay, that's a lie.
Cosmo Hop, dude.
Yeah, I am. What the hell?
The shots! God damn it.
It's just friendly banter, okay?
Yeah, right.
I'm not bullying you, I swear. Please don't ban me.
Ban Cal, please. He's bullying me.
Yes. I'm gone.
Thanks, Trez. You're the man. Oh, he left. Oh no.
Or maybe I wasn't. I wasn't actually banned. I left in a flurry of rage. That you would even dare say that you'd ban me. Oh my goodness. It hurt. It hurt deep down. I was about to say something else, so that might have actually got me banned. Nothing offensive, obviously, just something about the amazing ZeldaSpeedruns.com. No, before that. But no, I was going to say, the whole point was that was sarcasm. Yeah. I was going to say something, yeah, I was going to get actually banned.
Oh, also I
No,
noticed
I'm
I was
tired,
muted
okay.
the entire time. God damn it.
Wait, you were talking?
And I was muted on stream. God damn it.
Oh, so no one understands what the hell we're on about.
Yeah,
alright.
don't worry about it. Cal is just talking weird stuff.
Yeah, Cal just...
I do that a lot. It's like the time I said SS was a good game, forehead. Which, don't get me wrong, it is. But Wind Waker's also a very good game. You should play that game. Look, have you ever played Wind Waker?
No.
Oh, damn. Me neither.
Feels
I
bad,
should probably get
man.
around to it sometime. Yeah. Ooh, and then we go picking up the last Master Sword there. Nice.
Liars. Wow. Go lie by shot.
Yeah, Jackade over here is acting like he's some kind of Zelda expert. I bet you he's never even played Twilight Princess HD. That's the best one as well.
Yeah, shake mess mage, dude.
You haven't? Damn. You should play it. I heard it's also a pretty good speedrun.
It's decent, you know.
Interesting. Oh, interesting lineup for Linkus there, and falling off
straight
the
into it.
Interesting from Linkus to say the least. I didn't actually pay attention. What was the second item in there?
I think it was the dungeon map.
Yeah, okay, it wasn't anything useful. So now pretty much all the runners need is Wind God's Aria and the upgrades to the bow, and they can complete the game, along with all the Triforce shots at the end of the dungeons, obviously.
So I'm going for his passive setup there. I'm happy to see someone else do it.
No one else does it because no one else is that brave, including me. Because if you fail, actually, I would go for it anyway because you have. But if you fail it without commonality, you lose a lot of time because you have to reset right back to the start of the dungeon.
If you don't have the bombs, because you can bomb boost over the lasers.
Oh my god. That's got to be ridiculously precise though, because if you get
No.
hit by the lasers, you're then not going to get boosted, are you?
That is not actually precise at all.
Wait, what? Monka.
I like first try ever trying it, so can't be precise.
Fair enough. Unfortunately, Zombie God actually triggering the crossing the trigger for the Wizrobe there, so I had to defeat it. That's a very minor time loss. Link is picking up the command melody. So yeah, pretty much both runners neck and neck at this point.
So that's
Obviously
about
not.
1.5 minutes, 2 minutes ahead.
But Zombie God is also... Oh, I guess so, actually. Zombie God has not completed many of the overworld locations Linkus has. But he may not even have to, because those locations weren't useful items in the end. So unless he goes and completes them randomly, he'll be saving a lot of time compared to Linkus.
Yeah, it's a small mistake that will end up helping him.
He should just go to Wind Temple. Yeah, but he doesn't have fire arrows, or fire arrows are very helpful in Wind Temple. And doesn't have Wind God's Aria either, so he can't. It's not most of the dungeons not in logic, and he can't get the boss key chest unless he knows the very, very difficult stuff. Oh, Lynx does have the last. Mistiming the bomb through there, unluckily. Looks like Zombie God searching for arrows there, not realizing that that BMOS has the arrows.
Yeah, sadly no elemental arrows here, because with them this fight could be a lot faster. Light arrows are required, yes. To complete a full randomizer, you technically only need the full upgraded Master Sword, the full Triforce, light arrows, the hook shot, and grappling hook.
Well, no, technically you don't need the hook shot because you could do the Morph.
Yeah, but we're talking logic here.
Oh, fair enough. In logic. If we're talking out of logic, technically we could technically skip the light arrows as well.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you can't. No, you can't because you got to kill Phantom Ganon.
Whoa,
Oh, wait, no, you
whoa,
can
whoa,
skip
whoa.
it.
Did you see that?
What was that?
Someone got his hitting Golden with the hook shot.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was so confused. Why?
Why and how is that a thing?
Oh, because he was running out of arrows.
I did not know that. That's cool. Alright, so yeah, Zombie got being done with Golden, and now he only has one dungeon left.
Very nice. Good work from Zombie God. Now I need to find those fire and ice arrows.
So yeah, we'll see what he does now, because he still has some overworld locations that he hasn't checked at all, that he's completely forgotten about. Such as Grandma's Soup.
Oh, Link is only just having enough magic there, getting quite lucky.
Getting more rupees. Type the one you want. You get a master sword that has items. Yeah, we're racing. This setting we are using has a thing called race mode, which basically highlights for dungeons that has required items in them, and the other two dungeons won't have anything in them. So Link is entering Goden.
So not too far behind.
He has good RNT and managed to not get an airdrop.
And Zombie God here will now be checking the Cafe Bar Postman. There's a high probability this could be fire arrows, which would be very useful. And unlock multiple locations where the light arrows can.
Also, they can do Windfall. No, Windfall, Wind Temple. Pog, they can do Windfall, let's go! Targus is not always in a seed. It just has very high chance of getting in. Well, they technically have the same chance to get in as dungeons, so... And it looks like... It looks like Zombie God will now be doing Grandma. Or is it going Wind Temple? He's going Wind Temple. Which is the correct thing to do. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. As long as Zombie God doesn't start going for Grandma.
The Wi-Fi has gone down.
Soup. He will have a small lead in Wind Temple.
Okay, I'm going to need you to cover for a while because my internet has gone down and I do not have either stream. I'm on data right now.
Yeah, I'll cover it, it's fine.
You got this.
I got this.
It's always when I'm doing something like actually reasonably important that my internet goes down. But hey ho.
Where is Wingo's area though? From the
We
looks
don't
of it, it is going to be Wind Temple or one of the locations required, where you are required to have fire rise arrow.
What was cafe bar postman in the end?
Bottle.
Oh yeah.
Zombie God going very safe there with Wizrobe. Really trying his best to avoid getting hit as my car. First yes, it's nothing of importance. And so I'm gonna quickly realize that his magic was low, which was good. Yeah, there is only one location behind God's area. So it does not matter too much. It's just that one tiny small chance, like isn't very likely, but it can be something good, and it would be really unfortunate to not do it. Neef, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but does he know how to do the skip to get to the get their boss key early without it? Because that is gonna be a big difference. Pretty sure he does. Okay. Yeah, because like pretty much everyone knows how to get to Bulgaria without Scott's area.
Without Makar.
And fire and ice arrows coming up on some god's side. And he is about 3 minutes ahead of Linkus. 3.5 minutes to be more exact. Oh, and some got unfortunate getting hit, but at the same time landing on the cyclone and then falling down. That is really unfortunate. Alright, so we'll see some guy go for this, like, pretty precise trick. Get up there. It looks way easier than it is. That timing's actually rather tight, and it can be annoying. So now we'll see what Zombie God does. Because normally we are supposed to have my car to be in the room here to the Windows area. But We don't have Winkle's area. It kind of looks like he's actually going to skip it. And he's getting storage. He's going to try to skip it. Which is a good way of doing it. But if Wingo's Eric comes up now, that's gonna be a really bad time loss for him. Let's see what this just has now. The compass, that is extremely unlucky. And Link is getting fire and ice arrows. And some got soft locks for fun. I don't know what it did there. So Link has got a small key there. So now if he would find light arrows, he would go mode. But I don't see a small key on some god's side. That might be a side effect from storage. But he's missing a small key. I honestly have no idea why. And he falls down. That's a real bad time loss for Zombie Dog. I actually have no clue. I have no idea if it actually killed the item. It might have. I don't know. And it looked like Zombie Dog fell down and Linkus falls down. At least it's less of a time loss for some guys to fall down now, because he's already opened up all of them. Yeah, this is really sketchy right now. Both runners are still real close to each other. Treasure chart. Now let's see. Small key. I think we'll be seeing the mini boss now. Or does he know what he stored? Because it looks like he's doing the small key skip. I guess the second try. That's a frame perfect rate right there.
Okay, so unfortunately it looks like my internet went online.
Kinda, yeah. Some god didn't do Grandma quest, which gave the 2 new locations after that. So
Which were both?
Both of them weren't needed. Alright, let's see what we get from main boss here now. This could make a big difference. Linkus7 area. Not really what you'd want after storing chest and skipping it. It looks like Linkus is storing a chest here. I can't really tell why. Because after leaving this room, oh, he's just going to go back. He's faster. Okay. So he just checked if he got something he needed, which he didn't. And he jumps down. I don't really know why. I think he's actually going basement. Which is a good and bad thing to do, because he skipped 2 locations now. And he just saw that he got a Windows area. Which opens up another location for him, and that makes him wonder if he should actually do it. Okay, we'll see where Linkus goes now, because this could be a good thing for Zombie God if he decides to go Mina Boss or Big Key. I mean,
you wouldn't believe what just happened.
What happened, Cal?
I'm back online, pog you.
Yay!
I was feeling so comfy alone though. Feels bad.
Fine then, I'll leave. Feels bad.
No! Don't leave!
This guy was trying to ban him earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but now I had to listen to you on your own for a while, Loli.
Lol. Okay, so
They treasure sharks.
both players still need to find the light arrows. Light arrows.
It looks like Linkus is actually going to do the big key chest. Treasure charts cannot contain progression items. Meanwhile, Zombie God goes to basement now. Gotta get a roll clip. Who's winning? It's really hard to tell right now. Zombie God has the upper hand at the moment. Linkus is not far away.
They don't have the boss key yet, do they?
Yes you do.
Oh. Okay. So Link has picked up the Wind God's Aria. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. And Zombie God is going to do a story strat to get out of bounds instead.
This is very difficult. Like, getting storage off a chest is arguably one of the hardest ways of getting storage.
At least
Gets
it's like
it.
somewhat consistent. He
Yeah.
gets it, and he's gonna go looking for magic, I think. And being really
Fortune
unlucky
front.
with the drops there. Yeah, I don't think we actually talked about it, but in chest storage mode, like when you sort a chest, you can't actually climb up walls.
Purely because your hitbox is so unbelievably messed up. I find it kind of odd that he's going for this method and didn't just use the hookshot method. I feel like the hookshot method's a lot easier and equally fast.
It's a
Will you
bit
be-
precise.
Will you be looking? Oh, we got the boomerang. Oh no, they've already got the boomerang. What do you get then? I don't know what he got from that chest at the moment.
I don't remember.
No, Linkus hasn't done that chest yet, has he?
Yes, he has.
Oh,
Oh, this chest is not what Zombie God should be doing, but he has to do it to get rid of his storage now. So this is a bad positioning for Zombie God, and Linkus will most likely be getting just taking back the lead.
Zombie God not knowing where the enemies are, unfortunately.
So we'll see. Okay, he's getting rid of it. he's unlucky and has to re-enter the room.
Well, if he realizes that soon, hopefully. Maybe there's still a Morph alive somewhere.
Yeah, and oh,
Or maybe
okay.
I've never seen that before.
I haven't seen that either. And it gets a dungeon map, and they are
Not
well,
even.
not
Linkus
even
is
close to
probably
each other, by
slightly.
the way.
Yeah, Link is probably slightly ahead because he has soup. Oh, but of saving that. Unfortunately,
Almost
it looked
missed
like he'd
it.
messed it up. So it now comes down to find the light arrows first. Place your bets. Are they vanilla?
Oh,
I'm going
please
to call
don't.
it. This one's going to have vanilla light arrow. Calling it.
If they have it and someone would actually take the risk to go get it, it would be so fantastic.
The Ice Island. Or Needle Rock. Might be Needle Rock.
Needle Rock would be, yeah.
Unusual. Linkus is guaranteed to win because he has the magic up. Actually lacking rupees though. Fortunately, Linkus messing up there in the first.
So yeah, technically, Linkus is ahead, just looking at locations.
But it all comes down to who checks what first.
Yeah, that's how the seed is gonna end. And if they get it at the same time, it's gonna go down in Puppet Cannon.
Actually, technically they're even because they both have 15 items left. So they both have 10 items left. But then again, actually I think Zombie God checked more items in Wind Temple. Okay, so ignore me. Link is getting the... Ooh. Link's getting the fast cycle in Morgera whilst Zombie God dying in Morgera. Really unfortunate.
That's a big yikes.
Oof.
Yeah, can we get some F in the chat?
Oh, Link's not getting the fast cycle for a second.
And he leaves?
I think that might have been a mistake, maybe. Wait, no. Oh no, he picked up the Triforce, then killed himself.
Did he?
Yeah. You weren't paying enough attention.
Wait, what?
You weren't paying enough attention, I think.
Wait.
To save the...
I'm going to check. No, it got killed. Well, then that does not make that much sense for him to do it.
I think my internet went down. Honey. This is great. Do we know whether he has it? Can anyone confirm?
didn't. He died during the fight. Yeah, he died to Mulgara.
I wonder why he thinks he has all 8 pieces then. Because look at his tracker, he is set that he has 8 pieces.
I wonder what he's doing. Like, you wouldn't want to travel back to...
This is very odd, to say the least. Did he open the pot outside Mulgara? I doubt it.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Ooh. That has pretty much ruined his race here. He didn't kill Mulgara. So he has to do it again. Well, go back there again. And he did unmark it on his track so he wouldn't forget about it. And Linkus is taking a big bet here. Oh my god! Ooh, this
Are you saying that Linkus is going for vanilla light arrow?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This might be...
This race could still be close then.
This could be extremely close now. If...
Unless Linkus is right.
Is right, he wins.
He wins by a long way.
If
Even if Zombie God had killed Mulgara.
If Zombie God gets light arrows here, he can win.
Yeah, he's still got to go back and defeat Mulgara, don't forget.
Yeah, but still.
Where's Zombie God right now? Where is he?
Fire Mountain.
Ooh.
And Linkus just broke down the barrier. The hero's charm on Zombie God's side.
What the hell is it with that and being in seeds recently?
Alright, so there are 2 more open locations. And then there's vanilla. Ice Ring or Needle Rock, it is.
Or vanilla.
Or vanilla.
Maybe this will be the run that it is vanilla. My goodness. This could be amazing.
This might actually decide who's going to win.
This will decide who's going to win.
like Linkus, it's pretty favoured towards Linkus at the moment, but if Zombie God finds his light arrows first and Linkus has gone for the vanilla gamble, it could be all over for Linkus. And then it might actually come down to their Puppy Gannons and Ganon fight.
Platform chart, oh my god. And the orange rupee on Linkus' side. Oh my god. Alright, so the light arrows are on Needle Rock. And this is subtly very, very close. Again, Linkus had that race there. And he threw it. He might still not lose because Some God still has to do Mulgera. If Some God wouldn't have to do that, Some God would have won. Most likely. Alright, he goes Fire Mountain. And one last shot. Oh, 2 more shots. Some God. He lands it. Oh my god. And the light arrows on Some God's side. Now he only needs to go and finish Mulgera. So, depending on where Linkus goes after Fire Mountain, this is gonna be really, really close. It saves about a minute, but we have to reload the room to get a coral there, which makes it like even-ish. You don't need the mirror shield to be able to beat this game. The game will react weird somehow when you have the normal shield and it will still reflect the arrows. And Link is like realizing his mistakes here. Hopes he gets it. Alright. Ooh, and Some God does make it on top of the door. using light arrows by accident. Oh, and all the P hats. Gonna have to wait another cycle now. And Linkus is going Ice Ring. And Somega gets the roll clip first try, which gives him the chance back. He wants magic, doesn't find it. Alright, he's gonna go for it. And he gets it. Alright. Linkus is about to go to Neiman Rock now. Oh. Yeah, Cal left.
Rip Cal, you will be missed. You were one of the good ones. You will forever be remembered.
Alright. Bulgaria attempt 2. Missing that shot somehow. Bulgaria's hitbox is a little bit weird. Link is not realizing which one he has forgotten. And there he goes. The light arrows. And that's pretty much GG. It's not over, but it's most likely over. And Stormgod is struggling a lot with Bulgaria right now. There you go. And Bulgaria's down. CG would probably have actually won if it didn't die to Modera, that's true. CG was playing really well, and he had the lead for most of the race. It was just Wind Temple that slowed him down, really. I can get it if you want me to. Jack being faster than me. Linkus landing the first shot. Almost landing a quick second. And he is somehow almost choking it. And that's the first phase. And some god enters Ganon's tower. I don't think Link is gonna equip it, to be honest. And he got rid of the soup. The soup is real good to have on Ganon, because it makes it up a little bit faster. Probably like 10-15 seconds, something faster. Link is not getting any crypt shots today. So, because he doesn't have any soup, there might actually be a small chance that he actually dies to Ganon, which would be weird. Lenny first knife, he's going for another one, misses, misses, and he's running low on magic. Lands the second one, and goes for a trog shot and almost lands it. And as Linkus kills Pumpkin, CG enters. Lands his first knife. Oh, almost. Bad RNG on the movement there. And that was a really, really good first phase coming out from CG. That's insane. Let's see if Linkus decides to not die here. Getting hit once, which was on purpose to make him...
Nothing yet, but it will happen eventually.
I was getting hit there. He's failing quick spins. And GG. Linkus is finished with a time of 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 54 seconds. And CG kills Pop Cannon.
GG, I had my mic open, right? Shit. It's fine.
I think you did. I don't know.
Yeah, GG to Linkus. Close match. Closest one we had so far in the entire tournament.
Definitely.
Hey, Cal is back.
Yeah, not for long, so this doesn't work very well, but GG both runners. And great commentary from Lolly. Yeah, Lollicross finishing it off there without me. Cheers, dude.
Thank you, Cal, for being here with me. For most of the
Wow.
time.
I was here for almost to it. Anyway, I'm running low on data, so I'll see ya.
Poor guy. The poor guy.
So I actually gotta ask this: how close must it be to be a tie?
3 seconds.
It's like what?
3 seconds.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's getting hit there.
Don't die!
Oh no! And GG.
GG indeed.
I actually cried.
Some guys think
I
that it was a time of
cannot believe it, dude.
39.
Oh.
Oh, the poor guy. Listen to his pain. Listen to his pain.
Dude, I have never been so sad in my entire life. Where's my webcam, dude? There it is.
Oh, the poor guy.
Hello, guys. 61 viewers is still an amazing accomplishment, but I have never been more sad in my entire life, dude. I actually, when I died to Mogera, I cried. I cried just a tiny bit, dude. I was like, I was doing amazing strats, and if I had just freaking blew up the pot when I died, I would have won it. I would have won it. Dude, can I talk to Linkus? Like, can I get in a Discord call with him real quick? I'd love to talk to him right now. I had light arrows before Linkus, dude. Oh my god. I would love to talk to Linkus. I had that.
We'll see what's...
And I want to explain something when I die, but I'll explain it to when I get on the talk with him.
Listen to this guy. He's like so passionate about the entire thing. It's crazy.
But hello, I'm Zombie God. I usually talk during all of my stream, but you know how it be. This is the first time in my 6 years of streaming I have had 54 viewers, so I thank you for watching. That is insane.
But yeah, I guess since he's talking to his chat now, we go over to the interview screen, and then we have a quick talk. So that was a close one.
It was a really fun match to see.
It doesn't seem like Linkus is up for an interview. At least none of them did join us yet. But yeah, this was quite a match. Oh, Linkus is looking for our Discord chat.
Ooh. Very cool.
There we go. Isn't he like in this server? I'm like pretty sure he is.
I think he is.
That's why I'm yeah, he is in here. Yeah, right? Isn't the music great? I was like 100% sure Linkus is in the ZSR Discord server, and he is, so just waiting for him to join the waiting room.
We should probably get Zombie in there as well.
Yeah, I just sent Zombie the link, so both of them should be here any minute.
Cool. Yeah, you can drag them in.
Oh,
There they are!
hello!
Alright. Hello.
Hi, Linkus.
Hi
GG.
Linkus, hi Zombie, and Zombie, don't cry, please.
I'm so sad, dude. I died to Mogera. Linkus, I thought I had you, dude.
You would have had me if you didn't die to Mogera, to be fair. You would have definitely had me. I made a few mistakes, and I really risked it. I basically took a risk and immediately went down to high roll to check the vanilla light arrow chest. And because it wasn't there, that lost me a bunch of times, so you would have had me.
So I want to explain to something. When I died to Mogera, I thought I had no chance. Like, I thought he was already in Ganon's castle with light arrows. I mean, I don't know where you're at by that time. I left because I was just mad at myself, and I didn't want to fight Mogera at the moment. I was like, I'm done with Wind Temple. I'm going to get light arrows. It was not me forgetting that I had to fight Mogera. It was literally me saying, screw you, I'm out. Dude, I cried. I died to Mogera, and I was like, I've never been so sad in my entire life.
I'm sorry. I feel so conflicted because it's such an awful mistake. I feel really bad for you, but at the same time, it's really hard right now.
Oh, no. Props to you, dude. I could have won it if I just taken the time and broke the pot. But I had to, I didn't even break the pot. So I had to go all the way back down there.
Wait, so I'm confused. So Shad told me multiple things. So I heard you died, which makes sense. And also breaking the pot, I'm not going to blame you for because who does that? But someone told me that you also forgot to pick up the Traverse piece, or you left or something?
No. So what I did was, when I died to Mogera, so on my tracker, on my stream, I already was like, oh, I'm going to beat Mogera the first try. I'm not even going to worry about it. So I already tracked that I killed Mogera and got the Triforce piece. So when I died, I decided to just leave because I was so mad at the video game that I just didn't want to fight Mogera again. So I just left. I was like, I'm gonna go get light arrows and then I'll come back. I thought by that point I couldn't win. So I was just kind of playing myself. Nice face.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, to be fair, I did a tracker mistake myself. Like, for example, I kept reading on the tracker, I need command melody to beat Tower of the Gods. So I kept thinking that in my head and kept telling Shat that I was freaking out. I was doing super slow routes to try and find command melody. Then I realized I knew how to do Cosmo Hop, so I don't even need it. So I made the exact same mistake where I was focusing so much on a tracker that I completely forgot. That's where the meme that I forgot I was a speedrunner came from. So like I did a very similar mistake, so I can understand it. But
man, command melody was in an awful spot.
Yeah.
3 minutes though.
Grappling hook as
still
well.
an accomplishment.
I think the worst. I don't think grappling hook was that bad. I think the worst one for me was arrows. I think the light arrows, it set it up to such a bad place because it could have been vanilla. So it was such a gamble.
True.
It was such a gamble. I mean, when, at least for me, I basically, when I was done with Wind Temple, I tried to check every location. And since Fire Arrows wasn't Wind Temple, which is the last place you had to do, you basically had a gamble of, you have 3 locations in the overworld if you did everything, and you have the vanilla chest. Which one do you want to do? So it was 1 out of 4 spots. So it was definitely if you looked at the VOD, I was and you look at my puppet get and aim, I was freaking out because I was sure you were going to win that because I checked every location.
I didn't check every look. I never got Grandma's soup, which is another struggle for me because I'm always the one to use soup every chance I get, and not having it the entire game was just a struggle.
Why'd you skip
Another reason I died to Mogera.
Oh, what a match. What a match.
Disgusting. All I can say is I want a rematch.
Oh!
I was in the lead for the longest time.
I mean,
I had to be.
You have 3 wins, so you should have a pretty good seed. So there's a good chance we can see each other in the tournament. I'm sure.
Oh yeah. You were my last guy I had a race, so I think I'm still in the tournament.
Yeah, dude. If you wouldn't have died on Mulgari, you would have had a flawless streak. Actually, I guess 4 out of 4 wins.
Alright, before we leave, just because it was a little bit awkward before, Linkus, I want to thank you for making it actually work on short notice, because I know it was super inconvenient the way it was. Thanks for making it work anyways.
No worries. I'm glad we got it to work nonetheless, and it seems like Shad enjoyed it. It was a tight race, so that's all good.
Yep, indeed.
Yeah, I have nothing to say other than wow.
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 I'm
CG wow, dude. CG wow.
CG
Best
wow.
emote on Twitch.
You know what? You know what, Zombie God? I will because I feel bad for you, and also because I'm smiling for your bad news. I will sub to you for a month.
Ah, look at that.
I'll sub to you for a month for the smile.
You get the ZG wow yourself.
Yeah.
I don't have any of my alerts up. That sucks.
Alright. Either way, I'm gonna continue with my stream. So thank you guys for the race. Thank you for the restream, Trez. Thank you, Loli, for the commentary, and thank you for the great race, Zombie God.
Thanks, man. That was great.
Alright. But yeah, see you guys.
Enjoy your stream.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zombie, I'm sorry it happened, but it was to most pleasure for the restream and for the viewers to just see you guys having such a close race. So you will get him. I'm sure you'll get him in.
Oh, it's just a matter of time. I was 3 minutes behind him with the death to Mogera, so I did something right.
All right.
But yeah, I'm off. Thanks for the good times, I guess. I'm not happy, but, you know, whatever.
Best of luck for the rest of the tournament. I want to give a big shout out to the to Loli and to Cal, who sadly had to leave early. And yeah, this was a great showcase of why the Wind Waker Randomizer is such a great thing.
Disgusting. Later, guys.
Later indeed. Thanks, Loli. And thanks to everyone who watched.
This.
Sure thing.
Thanks for watching us. And
Thanks for watching, and see you next race. Now go to ZSR1, because there's a big OTR showcase race going on.
yeah, do that, and I'll go to bed.
Good night, Loli.
Good night. I'll see you.